It's time to take the next step in our marketing journey with the Power Up Marketing Show. I can't wait to share this exciting episode with you. Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Power Up Marketing Show. My name is Bernadette Carroll, your host. Today, our special guest is Renee Small. Renee is a cybersecurity thought leader and super recruiter. She's also the author of The Magnetic Hiring, which is the #1 bestseller on Amazon. Renee is here to share tips with us as we enter the busy holiday shopping season. Folks, we know everyone is at home. We've been shopping online, and guess what? The criminals are literally at our fingertips. So how do we stay safe this holiday season? Welcome, Renee, to share with us her tips on how to stay safe.
Thank you so much, Bernadette, for having me. I'm excited to be back the second time.
Thank you. I'm glad to have you. They loved us. After our first show, I received a lot of questions on how do we stay safe. So here, Renee, I have you back, and I would love for you to share with our guest additional tips on how to stay safe this holiday season.
Yeah, so this holiday season, as we approach Black Friday and Cyber Monday, I anticipate that this holiday season will be one of the busiest, probably the busiest to date for online shopping, especially due to COVID-19. So one of the things that seems to come up very, very often right around now is phishing campaigns. And phishing spelled Phishing. A phishing campaign is when cyber criminals take your information to send you text messages, send you email addresses, send you emails that make you believe that something that they're sending is important, but it's really just a way for them to get access to your data. So for example, emails, when it comes to right around now, there's going to be a lot of shopping happening. So you anticipate your Amazon packages coming, things coming from UPS. One of the ways that cyber criminals focus on doing this is they'll send an email and it'll look like it's coming from Amazon. It'll say Amazon.com. It'll look like it's Amazon. It'll have the logo and everything, but it won't be. So when there's any emails that come from Amazon, your bank, UPS, anything that comes and they ask you to click on a link, or they ask you to call them, or they ask you to respond, don't click on any links. Don't respond to anything that's coming via email, via text message. Go directly to the website. So if you, go ahead.
No, I was going to say that's great information. And I wanted to know if you could touch a little bit on text messages, right? So I want to bring up my phone because I have been receiving text alerts that says, hey, you have a package, get it right away, or
Right.
Click this link to get it. And I'm thinking, I don't order online, so I'm not receiving a package. And I keep getting these text alerts. So here's an example. I just want to show this example. There it is, right? Yeah. So how do we handle that situation?
Those are more and more, they're going to be more and more coming right around now. So it doesn't surprise me that you received that. I also had a friend who his wife received very similar text message. I anticipate receiving them. Do not click on any of them. They are fake. Typically, FedEx, there was a big one with UPS like a few months ago. FedEx, UPS, Amazon, all of these people will say, oh, respond immediately or click on this link, delete them. Just go directly to, if you haven't purchased anything, you know that it's just a completely fake. So
right. And that's exactly what I thought.
Right. And if you have purchased something, just go to the website. So if you do anticipate having something come from UPS, FedEx, Amazon, go directly to their site and see what's happening on their site. Don't take anything that's coming in from text messages as legitimate because 99% of the time they are fake. I also want to show how you can delete these messages. So if you are, I'm going to pull up something on my phone here because many people may not know how to delete the messages. If you have an iPhone, the way to delete the message, if you can see this, is there is that little red, you go back to where the messages came in and you click on the delete button. It's red. The ones that come up now usually like a little trash can, and you can delete the message that way. So you definitely want to immediately, don't click on anything, don't respond to anything, just delete them. When it comes to emails, same thing. It'll be a similar message, your package is coming or your package has arrived or what have you. Click here or respond to me. I received a message recently. I received a message from a client, and it was the CEO of a company. And he, in the message, it came up on my Gmail, one of my accounts, and it said, this is urgent. I need you to, respond to me right now, and send me your number. That's what it said. It said, send me your number immediately. And when it came up on my phone, when it, sometimes messages pop up on my phone, it looked completely legitimate, completely legit. Like if I didn't check it, I could have easily just pressed the button, responded, sent them my phone number, and, it would have gone downhill from there. But what I did is I opened up the email and I hovered over where it says the from email address. And you could then see that it wasn't him. It was an email we call it spoofed. So it's a spoofed email. So it looks like you, it may say Renee Small, but behind the email, it'll say, they won't put this, but it'd be, scamartist1@gmail.com, something like that. And so, it's actually not coming from me. So it wasn't coming from this individual. And I knew to just delete that message. So they will be more prevalent right now because of Cyber Monday, because they anticipate millions and millions of packages and emails and text messages, and all of that is happening, and people get excited, and you're looking for your package. And so, it's easy. They live in chaos, like in the middle of COVID-19. That's why you're seeing all these issues with hospitals having phishing campaigns and malware attacks, all of these things that are happening. It's like in the chaos, we all immediately we click, we tend to not think. So I would say everybody take a step back, don't click any links, and delete all weirdo messages.
Wonderful. Great advice, Renee. And before we go, what about what's going on social media? Are there any tips you have for us? I see a lot of challenges, a lot of games being played, but, how can we be cautious as well?
That is perfect. I'm so glad you brought that up, Bernadette. That is such a big open door for cyber criminals to get your information. So anytime you do one of those, what kind of animal am I? And, your favorite zodiac sign, and all of these various online games, especially on Facebook, some of these other places, it's just an open door for cyber criminals to get your information. So I would say stay far away from those. On Facebook, when you see all those little games come up and challenges and things where they're asking you to put your data in and put your information in, don't do any of that stuff. It may seem fun, and in the cybersecurity space, we talk about blinky lights and blinky clowns, and people always want to click. Don't click on it.
Renee, I am with you. I'm barely out there, but I know these things are happening. And because I know a little bit more, I know to be careful. But it's good for you to share this information with our viewers, because not everyone knows.
Yes.
And what happens? So what happens once you go down that road, right? You click on something and then your identity is gone.
Potentially. So you could easily have vulnerabilities now. So these cyber criminals could potentially have access now into your accounts, into anything on your phone, into your passwords if you have them saved, like all types of information. And so you just want to try. I mean, you can't. It's almost like how if a criminal wants to get in your home, they can get in if they want to, right? So you can have ADT, you can have the security system, you can have a dog, you can have a fence, you can do as much as you can to stay safe. But if they absolutely want to get access to your house, they will get access to your house. So it's the same thing with online. You want to try to stay safe. You want to put your proverbial, your dog, your fence, you lock your door, like all those different things. So you don't want to have your door wide open for somebody to just walk in.
Come on in.
Come on in and take my stuff. That's what happens when you start to put your information into these types of systems, these little cute databases. It's like, oh, cats jumping around, or, oh, what animal am I? That kind of stuff. Put your information in there. That's like opening your door. So you're letting them in.
That is awesome information, Renee. Thank you so much for sharing with us. And hopefully, we're on the edge of Black Friday coming up and cybersecurity. So please, folks, please stay safe. And, just be careful out there. Like Renee says, get a dog, put up your fence, and all those things that you use to protect your house, protect your online behavior as well. Because once that door is open and they get in, I believe it may be hard to get them out. So final words, Renee?
Stay safe. To your point. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Exciting time. Shop. Have a good time. Just stay safe online.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And hopefully you'll join us again for another exciting episode on the Power Up Marketing Show. Bye-bye.